There are a lot of other motorsports which assume they're the fastest motorsport in the world. All of those people have never experienced air racing.
We take 8 airplanes, we put them next to each other, and put them on a closed course on a circle or oval over the ground and have them jockey for position to see who finishes first. In the cockpit, time slows down.
It never feels fast enough. You always want it to go faster.
We're 350, could be 400 miles an hour at 50 feet. When you're wingtip to wingtip with your competitor, like that's a completely different environment.
They're taking an engine that was only 300 horsepower and they're making it pump out 900.
You could copy my airplane and it's still really hard to make that thing run at 400 miles an hour. I think it's like the last true motorsport of run what you brung. You can build something in your garage, you can buy an experimental plane, then we come out and race it. It's really any fuel or fluid you want to go fast, it's any engine configuration, and it's just how fast can you get around that 6 or 8 mile course out there. The secrecy that you see like in other motorsports, there's still some of that here, but you know, our team, we're wide open, we share everything that everybody's doing because I feel that it keeps everybody safer, helps everybody go faster, makes everybody more competitive, so we share a lot of what we do.
When we get to the kind of the high level racing, let's call it, it's all about the engine. So you're just babysitting this engine and trying to make sure that it's going to be okay. So you kind of tune out the speed that's happening. And things are going by faster than you can make it out, but your mind isn't there. It's like, okay, when's this thing going to blow up? And how hot am I willing to let it go? You're so focused on that, there's not a lot of speed perception. You're usually chasing somebody and they're right there. And you're doing everything you can to get 20 feet closer. And you forget you're going 380 miles an hour, but it's just 20 more feet. And so that difference it takes the speed out of it.
So a normal landing turned into a Mayday situation when on short final, I was informed that all my landing gear were not actually locked and down. We like to think that we rise to the occasion, but we really sink to our lowest level of training. In a Mayday, you just do what you already know how to do. We call Maydays in this case because it's the smart thing to do so that you have support and you have people check things that you can't see. You have somebody else thinking at the same time outside of your airplane. So we turn what could be a real Mayday into a nothing. That's the goal.
Fuel pressure. Pump 1, 55 pounds. Pump 2, 55 pounds. Good. And that's clear. It's a mental state that you get in where things kind of slow down. It's really kind of quite wild. The first year I raced a Harmon Rocket, it was 225 miles an hour, and it was not very fast. And nothing seemed to go fast. The most fun that I had in that period of time was the formation flying, because that was what took the most skill. And otherwise I was just kind of out running by myself. But when I got into the glass air and nitrous and you know, going 300 plus miles an hour, it does change a little bit.
The difference between planes is really cool. The aluminum airplanes that are riveted together, structurally they're limited in speed. As you start going up in speed, you get in the composite airplanes, the Glass Airs, the Lance Airs, the Thunder Mustangs. Those aircraft can go faster, they're stronger, bigger engines usually with those. And what's cool is, you know, everybody can do something different. There isn't just a one spec that you can do. Between Jeff and I right now, or even if we bring Jim into that mix, you know, Jeff's flying a Glass Air, I'm flying a Lance Air. Very similar airframes but different. He's got a Lycoming engine, I've got a Continental engine. He's got a Hartzell prop, I've got a Macaulay prop. So we've got all these different configurations, but we've all ended up right around that 400-mile-an-hour mark. And you know, I've beat him a couple times, he's beat me a couple times, and we've both blown up our engines trying to beat each other.
It's amazing we get along like we do, because, you know, we have pretty strong opinions and we all want to win. We also have such a high level of mutual respect because we trust that person not to kill us, and vice versa. So it's really special. I don't know if I could think of another sport that could duplicate what air racing does and the type of people that get involved in it. Because I don't think there's many other activities you could get involved in where all these super competitive, highly capable, highly functioning individuals could get along, you know, like this group does. And I think it's a combination of love of aviation and just mutual respect for the seriousness of what we're doing.
Sport class air racing to me is my family. We often talk about our September family because the races originally were in September for a very, very long time. It's a very close-knit group of pilots and crew members and personnel and everybody that all come together for the greater goal of being able to go race airplanes together, being able to help each other be the best pilots we can possibly be.
I met my wife air racing. We found out we were pregnant with our first son when we were at the air races, you know, so our whole world kind of revolved around Reno for a long time. And but yeah, just, you know, everybody says you come for the race but stay for the people, but this truly is you come for the people. They're just incredible aviators, they're incredible humans, they're just all inspiring. So coming out to see these guys, you know, I get chills talking about, like, it's such a special group of people to come fly with, and you have to have so much trust in each other for what we do. So I've done a lot of other motorsports with motorcycles, snowmobiles, things like that, but you know, the level of trust that we have with these people, we call it our, you know, our sport class family.
People that don't know anything about airplanes come out and watch us roar around. Maybe you set a spark and they become an astronaut 30 years from now. Who knows, right? You just don't know. All the aviation history is here. It's pretty cool. So it's fun to be here doing it. And, you know, I really hope it survives. If I'm not sitting in the cockpit, that's okay. But I'll be here.